Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again. Here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video talking about The Walking Dead Season 4 and the brand new behind the scenes video, which is called The Cast on Set. Alright, good stuff. So this one is a quick little video that AMC has released that it looks like was being put together during the filming of the first episode, which now would have been, probably what, a couple months ago? A few months ago, maybe? And essentially, it's about 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 30 seconds long, 2 minutes and 45 seconds long, roughly. And in it, there is some new footage. We get to see some behind-the-scenes angles and things like that of the prison, see some of the changes they've made, which we've also kind of seen in the trailer, too. The new spike booby traps that they've set up, sort of similar to Morgan style, if you remember in Clear, where the walkers would walk into them and get skewered and become immobile because they've become impaled by these cross sticks or whatever you want to call it that have been sharpened, so that they just kind of walk into them and just get trapped, or at least slowed down, so that the members of the Rick's group can actually just kill them or put them down or whatever. So we get to see that. We get to see some different angles of the prison that we haven't seen before. Looks like they've made a lot of changes to the set and just added on some things and made things look a little different from what they did before. But mostly with the prison, it looks like it's going to be, the majority of it will probably be the same for the most part. And then we hear each actor, they kind of talk a little bit about where they think their character is going. You get to hear from Andrew Lincoln as Rick, and Carl, and Glenn, and Maggie. So all those different characters and where they think each one is going. In addition to that, we also get to hear about a new threat, which they say is not walkers and it's not other survivors. So, a new threat. So that's kind of hard to think of what it could be. And Robert Kirkman says it could be even more deadly than either or. What could be more deadly in a zombie apocalypse than zombies or other survivors in the environment? The only thing I can really think of is lack of resources. That would be because after a few years into a zombie apocalypse, it would be really hard to continue to find food and find supplies and to be able to, take them back and feed a group that is as big as the prison group the survivors have become. Rick's group has become huge now with all the additions of the people from Woodbury that he brought back at the end of Season 3 in the bus. And it's going to be hard to feed all those people. So you got to think that that's probably going to be one of the big concerns, food and water and just these different types of things. So maybe I'm totally off base here. Maybe they're thinking about something, or maybe there's something else that I haven't really thought about. I don't know. Maybe they could be thinking about a traitor within the group, but that that kind of would qualify as another survivor, as another person, wouldn't it? So I think that's probably what they're referring to. So I guess we'll see how that all turns out, and what this new threat they're calling it is. They also show some of the makeup work on some of the newer zombies, which is really cool, from Greg Nicotero, in that they're starting to decompose more, so that their bones will be sticking out more. Their body is is going to be more torn apart, and obviously, as we saw from the trailer, there is going to be more zombies in this season than any other season before it. So that's great to hear too. They must have a higher budget this year than they did last year, because and Season 2, because that was a big problem. If you guys remember, in Season 2 was the budget was pretty low. The budget for Season 2 was lower than Season 1, and there was more than twice as many episodes. So that's part of why I think Season 2, we didn't get to see as many walkers in a lot of the episodes as we have been in Season 1 and Season 3 and Season 4, where you'll have armies of walkers and things like that. You got to have the money to do it. These things are expensive. So that looks cool to see them starting to decompose more. We have some more interesting looking walkers and zombies that must be harder to make, but they sure as hell look cool and really, really freaky too. So anyway, I'll put the link in the description for you guys. I've said before that every time they release something new for The Walking Dead, I will basically be putting out a video about it to let you guys know, so you guys can check it out if you haven't heard about it from a news source online, or just kind of give my thoughts on the new developing stuff. So really, in terms of this video, takeaways from it would just be able to see the set, to be able to hear from each of the actors about the characters, and see the walkers and the new threat. That to me, I'll have to think about that for a little while. I think it's they're running out of resources, because you got to think they would be, especially after this many years. There's only so much you can salvage from around the area that other groups haven't grabbed or that you haven't used, especially if you have a good-sized group. So we'll see what happens with that. Let me know what you guys think about this new threat. What do you think it is? Check out the video and let me know what you think about it. Those are my thoughts on it pretty much. I'll call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trev, and I'm saying peace.